So I bought this big giant 7x7, which isn't that big, Rubbermaid building from a really nice guy. But it was muddy, it was greasy, it was dirty, and it held car parts and motorcycle parts and everything else. And so I pressure washed every piece of it first. Now I'm going to put it all back together and turn it into a shooting house, if possible. The only parts of this building that appear to be flexing, sitting in the sun, are the roof shingle, fake roof shingles. But they appear to be quickly going back. That one has not yet. Also, if you do wash this thing or pressure wash it, rest assured all these pieces get water in them. So you need to turn them up on their side to dry. Or you don't. Do what you want to do. The guy I bought it from took the entire thing apart in about 5 minutes. It did not take him long. The odds of me putting it back together in 5 minutes are slim to none. But I'm going to attempt it. That frame and that metal track are the only pieces of hardware with it, with the exception of the posts that go through both the doors. So these simply hold the water. No, the bucket holds the water. Those hold the walls together. I was wondering if there was any particular front or back before I start standing the walls up. The first thing I did was screw the floor together, and I put a metal pry bar underneath there just to get it level, because my concrete pad is currently taken up. But right there where it says Rubbermaid, and the two holes where the door pins fall are of course the front. It works out good for me. I don't have directions, but he put front side towards front, if that matters. If these numbers are still the same, then you can build it the same way. I do not have the directions. So I'm assuming front side. It has to go on that side because it's going to point towards the front. Side towards rear. It's a little dusty because when I was pressure washing the other one, it got a little overspray. Front towards rear. So this must be the other side. Okay, this is not the way I wanted to start it, but I'm just bringing them over here at random. What you will notice is that these slots go in the middle. No matter where you put them, they go in the middle. So that way your little panels, which are your little lockers, which are in the buckets, will slip into here and slide down and hold that together and hold it onto this one. I don't know what the odds are that every random one I picked up was in a completely different place and not going together. This is very professional. I finally got two pieces that fit. I'm walking gently because there's slots right here, so they all go together. Now we're going to attempt to put the little pieces in the middle. He has the numbers written on each one, which is good, because I did not know there was a difference, so I got in here looking at it. 5, 4, 2, and so I don't know why the numbers matter, but they must. There is a spot to screw these in too on each piece, but they chose not to do that option. Don't knock my building down, please. So I slid in 1 through 5. So far it's looking good. So that wall won't come apart. Back wall, 6 through 10. If you'll notice, if you do get confused, you need this outer piece of imitation side trim to be on the outsides, of course. The insides all snap together, and this again is running in a track in there, and these are going to hook into here. So I believe I have errored already, or either I'm going to have to lift this up and slide it in so it slips in, but we'll see. You probably would not have to prop it up had you started with the back first. I'm thinking that's where you start first, because this needs to be lifted up in the air and slid in the tracks. This is the container my screws came in, which works fine. Not a big deal on anything I'm doing that I started on the wrong wall, because they're not heavy. I'm just going to hope that I can simply come in here and pick this corner up, put it in these slots, and slide it all the way down. And had I done these 2 back corners first, they would have stood still. Okay, I did start wrong. The back 2 corner pieces need to be on the ground flat, and then you can slide this one into that one, and it slides in from the bottom up, so when it's in there, it's all staying together like it should. So that's how the corners lock. So I've got to take these out, which is not a big deal. You just take them out, and I'll lay it down and slide that one into that one, stand it up. Okay, again, I'm talking to my camera. Start with the back. Actually, start with the corners. This corner and this corner. Slide them together. Sit them up there. This corner, slide them together. Sit it in there. Put your back plates in. Turn around. Take this full piece and this little partial piece, which is like this little partial piece. Slide it in, and but you can actually put this piece in with all your panels and then slide that one from top to bottom. This is the opposite back here. The door I simply set in place, and there's one screw up here that kind of holds it, and the roof will finish that job. That rear wall top, the little dormer looking part, not a dormer, but what is that piece called? Nobody knows. That's the 5/8 65. I simply sat up there and put 2 screws in it to hold it for right now. There's your roofing frame. Here's my back. I got to put up there. And then my support bar, which is going to go, you got to remember I didn't have any directions, so don't get mad. I mean, it can only go one place, right? Yeah, it's gonna go right there, and then that's your actual frame. So we'll screw that in. I put this back up again just with 2 screws. I took it down because for some reason I was thinking that went back there, but it doesn't, of course, because you can tell by the shape, and that's just the way life works. The shapes are fine. It's like the little balls you have when you was a kid, and you shove the square in the square hole, and a star in the star hole, and a circle in the circle hole. The problem is I don't know where this goes. And I mean, it has to go right there, I know, but I have no screws to go on that at all. Oh, wait a minute. Well, if that went right there, what would that go into? Yeah, I'm missing pieces, so... Oh, the door's on the wrong side. The door can't open if it's in here. We gotta take it from the top. The roof. I'm putting the 2 pieces together. This one and that one. You can see the arrows going up, which means the shingles are going down, down on the other side. I'm gonna put them together. Hopefully simply sit them up there. Hope they don't fall off. no running all these tracks. And if I did that wrong, I'll take it back apart and do it right. It's like putting an entire piece of furniture together. Then there's one piece that you should have put in at step number 3. I don't have any directions. I said that. I tossed this in the floor, then I just figured out how it works. The screws will go through. You sit up here and put the screws in the deep well holes. But it goes like this. Then the screws go in. So I'm going to take those screws out, put them in there. Take those screws out and put them in there. This is our front frame. Back to what we were working on. This door fell off. You can only take this thing apart and put it back together so many times before all the screw holes are wallered out. Now I'm going to go back and finish putting the screws in. Tidbit of information. I know I skipped a lot of steps for y'all, but if you want to watch a full throttle put together, you're going to have to find an older video of an older one of these, because the newer ones aren't quite as difficult. The newer ones, they made this piece of plastic go on down here so you'd have a spot to put it in, because it took 2 people to hold that. And so my youngest offspring finally come out and help me after my bride and I fought the battle. All these screw holes are walled out, so I could easily snatch this piece of metal off, but I'm not going to. And again, on the front, the newer ones, this piece of plastic goes all the way down to here and mounts up to another one, which is a lot better design, because it's just, bottom line is, you just don't take it apart and put it back together over and over and over and over and over. So I'm going to run all my screws back in the top, but it's pretty self-explanatory. There's channels in the top, big piece sits on the bottom, small one on top, and you can tell where they overlap. Shingles go down, of course. And this is it. And I don't think it's too heavy, and I think it's put together well enough to where I can simply lay it on a trailer sideways and gently drive to the 100-acre wood to see Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. So that's the plan. But first, the goal was to make this a shooting house. So I'm going to figure out, if you're sitting in a seat, what the height would be. I'm going to cut one slot all the way through with a saw. I'm going to go on the inside and I'm going to put a hinge. I'm going to go ahead and mount my hinge. Then I'm going to come back out here or in there and take a piece out. That way when it'll simply just fall over and the hinge is on there, then I'll just put a latch at the top. I don't think I need to do it right there and right there. And you don't want to cut the seam. I don't either. I may do the same in the back and on the other side. Which means the doors, so there'll be one right here also. The doors will face the back of the woods, since we want to be able to see out every other side of this for the field. The back of it is a lot of fallen timber and stuff where nothing travels. So now we need windows. Okay, wing it better than I did. My goal was to drill a hole big enough to get my bit in and then run out and go side to side. It's a lot easier just to get underneath there, because inside it doesn't matter, and that way you'll have that hole right there. But what I didn't want to do was do it right there, because I didn't want it to fold in and get hung up as it folded in. So once you get your first line done for your window, I'm going to put a window right here. On the other side, the window will be right there. On the back, the window will be on the far corner, so 3 people can sit in here comfortably and shoot out their own window. So when you go inside, after you make your first bottom cut, this is what I do. There's my first cut. I don't have the window cut out yet. Then I put my hinges on there. Then I go back outside and I'll finish my cut to however big I want my window. Then it falls down and it's already got hinges on it. It's a lot easier than trying to take it out and then put hinges on it. It's worked on wood. Whether it works on plastic, I don't know. And I may have to finish it onto here. But from the outside, it's all the same. So whether I'm up here or in there, it's not going to matter. Then when this folds down, I may put something that falls and then hooks right here so it holds it up so you can actually prop on it. Again, not sure. Windows cut. A horrible job, but it's cut. I'm on the inside. I knew that since the wall is this thick that it wouldn't simply open and close. So I'll have to take another piece off of up here, and I wish I'd done it below. That's just what would clear, because I don't want to, but I could simply take a corner off of here, but I don't want it to fill it with water. I know what you're thinking is, boy, you don't know what you're doing. Well, I'm winging it, dude. So anyway, what I think I'm going to do is trim this corner off over here so it simply opens without getting hung up. I'm sure it looks like from the outside. Oh, it looks worse than the inside. There's a dog over there. I've tried to get it level, but I obviously erred. But this way it looks like the house off of Wilbur and Wonka and the chocolate factory. One of the quickest ways to cut your finger off with that is hold that right there and then run across it. So in theory, that's what I wanted to do. I just got to focus better on the other side. This is going to be in the woods. It's not going to be a, look at what an incredible plasticer I am. I'm not a carpenter because this is plastic. So there, now it simply opens and falls down on its hinge. Now we just need something. I see a flaw. That's really loud. We'll have to get rid of that. But it could be because the building isn't level. So when you get out to your spot, you'll go, we can't have any more noises like that. That's the concept. Now what I may do now is get a piece of wood that size and cut it, because the next window, well, let's see, if you're sitting here, you're gonna need windows everywhere. You can't just look out that one hole in one direction. No, you probably can. I've got generators and crap like that if I need to do some more holes in it or some more windows, but that's the concept. We're going to make an attempt also to move this thing in one piece. So I will put some of these in here just to hold it, because when you go to try to lift it up and move it, it gets the desire to flip apart. So they're going to be there and here. If you look that way and this way, you'll notice walls. That way is to the bathroom, that way is actually the bathroom, this way is the exit. I took a little more care on this side and used the template so I could get straight lines. So there's two more windows. I'm going to do two windows here and one more right there. So now I'll have a better idea where to put my pilot hole to go straight across here. And these holes don't matter because my building, my choice, which is true. Except that one was a little off. Why is your hole so big? Well, because that's the size of the bit that I own. The size of the bit determines the size of the hole. You get a smaller bit, you get a smaller hole. You just sit right there. No, look, yeah, look under that arm. Good, good, good. Lay back down. Lay down. Down. Good girl. She's pretty obedient. And then, that's a big old hole. Then, we'll go back in and cut that line, put up hinges. Why don't you obey me on camera when we're in professional mode? I just figured out another reason why I wish I'd put them all under there. Of course, I went up a little high on that one. Was so when it rains, it would drip over that instead of in. But then again, like I said, you do you, boo. From this angle, it's looking a little sketchy. That one seems to be firm. And that's because I didn't get my hinges straight. No, that's pulled in more. You can fill these with foam or sand to insulate them, but it'd be a miserable undertaking. That's only certain people cut out for that job. Oh, it's so hot. This is like being inside one of those thoroughly wet things where 8 people sit and sweat a sauna. If you do this, definitely use a template, and most definitely start where the shingle drops. Well, not shingle, but what are these pieces of plastic called? Where they lap over the lap board, lap plastic. Basically, make sure you do that. It folds in and out so much easier. I can't get my finger in there because I'm not inside, but I messed up on the first one. The rest of them are doing great. This hinge got a little twisty tied, but that's okay too. So there it is so far. That's sitting in a seat. Whether you need a cushion or a smaller seat, all depends on you. I'm out of hinges. I did not count correctly. I bought 2, 4, 6 hinges. I don't know why I only bought 6. I just got excited, so I guess I'll put some braces on the bottom, but I gotta do that now. I was missing a lot of screws, so I got a bunch of stainless. These are 14 by 3/4. And I'll go and finish snugging everything out. It would be nicer if I had metal braces of some sort. There's no reason to say of some sort. It would be better if I had metal braces up through there to help hold the pieces together. See, it sounded the same, didn't it? Of course it's dark, but I got more hinges up. So now I gotta cut the last doors out, the windows. It was heat index 105 today, so I had to stop. Afternoon 3 of 100 degrees. How you doing? So here's what I've done. I'm trying to get it, what's the word, shored up. So when I pick it up from one side to put it on a trailer, it doesn't pop all apart. So I put a angle right there, an angle right here, because when you start to pick it up, it does flex a lot. It definitely will pop out of the bottom. So I gotta do that, and I'm gonna put one here, then I'm gonna put one on every piece on the floor, at least on the corners, and maybe that'll work. So I got them on every panel. There's 2, 4, 6 panels. I've only got 5 angles or 5 brackets. So I knew I was going to end up, when I got started, I thought this is going to be an OBS situation. And for those of you in the trade know what I'm talking about. One bracket short. So I come to the wall of bracketeering. Just so happens I have one from many moons ago. Never, ever throw stuff away. Okay, Papa. I started with only putting 3 screws in each bracket, but I went back and thought, well, I got a few more screws, but I'm on box of stainless screws number 6. And I bought every one that Lowe's had, so let's see, 1, 2, 3. So I am definitely TS squared on this one. No, that one's got it. That one's got it. So I'm 1, 2. So I'm still TS squared. Let's go look around. For those of y'all in the biz, TS squared is 2 screws short. those are machine-ish looking, so I think we'll have to utilize. So believe it or not, after all the screws, all the brackets are about high $4 to $5 a piece. I'm about $100 into hardware and screws, and $200 in the building, I think. I don't remember. So, hoping about, I can't do arithmetics, but this is gonna hopefully be the final shooting house of my lifetime. Now we've got a situation. The biggest problem we're gonna have right now is taking this battery off with one hand. Ooh, where'd you come from? I'm done. Well, not really. I need to sweep this out. Then I need a piece of fine rubber to put all over the floor. And I need to put some kind of latch that goes up here and just holds that up. I realized I can simply trim this and this to make this go in and out. A little more silence. There's a couple of twigs on there, but still. And then I use this exercise mat, not a mattress, but a mat to lay over there so you can put your gun and think like, and then you can just simply close it and let it hang. There's only one way to get my shoe from the dog. Get your rope, get your rope, get your rope. Ow, you're too slow. Too slow. This is how we walk dogs in Alabama. Let's go for a walk, girl. Oh. She's really smart. Watch her bring her right back to me. Come on, girl. Come on, girl, bring it back. Ow. Come on, girl, right back. You good girl. Show them how you do it. Come on, yeah, good girl. Then you go get your shoe back. Oh, come on. These are turtle eggs. I'm just waiting for Laborical Day. Hey, everybody misses you.
Miss you.
What's the name, Georges? You're so small. Look, your head's on back. So it's essentially done. I need to do some little knickknacks and paddywhacks and give that dog a bone, but the next challenge was how do I get it on the trailer? It's plenty long enough, but not quite wide enough. So I'm gonna put 2x4x10s across it, one here, and one here. Your exits are here, your airbags are up here. And then simply lift it somehow, some way, and slide it up onto the trailer so the 2x4s are sitting here and there, and then I'm going to strap the daylights out of it. But as I was lifting like this, actually I wasn't even lifting, I'm sliding it onto the 2x4. Of course I had to lift it at first. Then I was standing here and I was looking at my work, and both the front doors fell off. The bottom is pretty doggone flexible, which is why it's important if you put this joker in your yard, put it on a sand base. Oh my goodness. That's my dog right there. So you can see, that is why I bolted it down. Those aren't bolts, dude. Those are screws. You need to know what you're talking about before you start calling things bolts and screws. That's why I screwed it down with that L bracket, that angle bracket, that bracket. I'm trying to find every term out there to make sure no one gets tricked. But when you get your 2x4 up here, obviously I should have put one right here and here. I've got them here, 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 and here. I probably will go back and do that. Then I'm going to put it on the trailer. Just have a little 2x4 for lunch. She loves her 2x4s. It smells like Teen Spirit. Get in there and do a side bite on them. That's her strong tooth. Use your good tooth, girl. I went to a restaurant the other day. There was like 20 people working there. I mean, eating there. There probably won't be about 15 teeth in the entire room. Get you a good bite there? No, it's not treated. It ain't yellow wood. I just Googled, why does my dog eat wood? I promise you I did. If you don't believe me, look. How to curb your dog's obsession with wood. What does it mean? Chewing releases endorphins. I thought those were just at the beach. I know sometimes you can go and like on cruises and stuff and you can get out and swim with endorphins. Relieving stress and mentally stimulating your dog. Sometimes dogs gnaw on wood items out of stress or anxiety when they're left at home by themselves. Girl, tell me about your childhood. We're going to work on these stress issues. I don't like people watching me when I eat either. I don't know, you're going to get splinters. I don't understand why you're doing it. Get this tooth over here. What are you doing? It's not eatable for my puppy dog. Let me see, where'd you put it? In there. You know, they say that bad kids get sticks and switches and rocks for Christmas. I know what she wants for Christmas. So there it is. See, now it's leveled up somewhat. It's sitting on the brick from the house. And now all the parts are back in order. Because this joker is flexible. A lot of people put them on sand, like I said. I don't have any sand. I think I got fire ants on my feet. Hang on. Look, we're gonna build a deck later, and I need you to cut some wood for me, okay? Okay. You take it. I got help. There it is. I got the 2x4x10s screwed to the bottom. I got the doors back on somewhat. And now we're gonna pick it up and put it on the trailer. And theoretically, it should not fall apart. And it may, but it should not. We're gonna lift up those legs, walk it down here. I'm just gonna move the trailer up there, put over the hills and beyond. Holy smokes. How far was that, you think? 300 or 400 yards?
Oh my gosh, if I could hit this 300 yards, I'd be in the PGA.
The picking?
Like 200 maybe.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I'd throw a rock farther than that. This is gonna be so much easier with help. Now we're gonna lift up those legs, sit them on here, drag it across the trailer, and it'll be sitting on top. Then while they go play wherever they're gonna go play, I can finish it on the trailer. I'm absolutely bum rushed. I can't believe it went so far. See if you can get one in to the pond.
Okay, hold on.
Like in to the pond. I mean, it's one thing to be able to hit it, right? But it's another thing to put it into the pond.
Another thing to be able to aim.
I can't believe you're doing that next to this old car too. Old beater. Ooh, I got a message. All right. The goal, I'm gonna make a reel too. Hang on, not ready. The goal is...
Oh, check out my phone case. It's got the M logo of my car.
Bruh, my phone case come from Temu and it's like
Well, that was like
$6.
basically from Temu. It was Etsy.
So some little girl made that in her bedroom. Hold on, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. So you got to get it into that pond.
How much money?
Which is 600 yards.
Is it really?
Yeah. Ready, go.
That might be it.
Yeah, that might be it.
That might be the one. No, it needed more right.
Needed more right.
Oh, okay.
You gonna try again?
Yeah, I got a bunch. Okay.
Hang on, I'm not ready. Actually, it's more like 300 yards. Go to the water. To the window. Oh, that's it. That's
that wasn't hard
man.
enough.
I've hit them farther with the. I can
That was
spit
bad.
farther than that.
That was bad. You got me hurt.
Okay,
This is the one.
ready? Go to the pond. Oh, that might be it.
That's it. That's it. No!
Did it?
No.
I can't even see it.
I know. I should have grabbed. Simon, will you grab me like 2 yellow ones?
But we'll be able to see the splash.
Yeah. All right. Ready? This is the one.
Ready? Go.
That was so bad.
Nope.
This is the one.
Go to the pond. That's it.
No, that's not it.
No, that's not far enough. Man, it's closer.
Bloody ones. Okay.
Why you aim? Okay, go.
Okay.
I'm ready. To the pond.
This one's broken. It's gonna explode.
It's okay. Just go ahead.
That's gonna explode. Right?
Ain't gonna explode.
Okay.
All right. Go. 400 yards. Oh, that might be a little too left. That's in the woods.
That might be in the water.
No, because I drained the swamp. You need to get in the pond.
Okay, let me get more. I'm hold on.
This is years of creek golf balls to the pond. Hang on. To the
I'm
pond.
so focused.
Go. 400 yards. Cheerleader. Come on.
Just,
What are you doing?
I have to focus. You have to focus. You don't talk in the backswing.
That's why nobody likes to watch golf. You
No,
can't
people love to
cheer.
watch
You
it. You know
can't.
who Tiger Woods is?
Nobody's ever
Dude, that's
heard
the
of
only one you
Tigris. Go. Cheerleader.
Yeah, I gotta stop. Like,
Dude,
I have
come
to
on.
focus. You don't realize, like, yeah, I'm just hitting the ball hard, but like, there's some stuff that goes into it. Hit the ball.
I understand.
All right,
How do baseball players hit a ball with 30,000 people in the stands crying?
All right.
To the pond. Okay, that's it. That should make a noise and a splash.
That's gotta be it. Are you kidding me?
It
Bounced in.
It bounced and went in.
Bounced in. Let's go.
It bounced and went in.
Yeah, I gotta hit it way harder to get to the pond. Hold on.
That was pretty good.
This will go to the pond for sure.
Holy smokes! It actually bounced and went in. I don't know if y'all can see that. You maybe see it on the reel. All right, do it.
Okay, this one's going.
Don't side swap it or whatever it's called and put me in the children's ward. Really, go to the water. Man, it's gonna hit me in the back of the head.
That's
Where is it?
the right to the moon. Hold on. Let me try it again.
Man, don't hit me with that.
That's the distance I need. I just need the right aim.
Oh my goodness. Forget it. Let's go do our job.
I'm focused.
This reel's gonna say cheerleader thinks he can hit a golf ball like a grown up.
That's not gonna be far enough.
No, let's go. Come on.
Hold on,
Come on. Oh.
Sit it.
Remember, it's not a
We can grab
snatch.
this way and we'll sit it here. Ready? Set, go.
Okay, I'm gonna get the middle. Let me bring it to me. Slide it to me.
Hold on, my fingers. Hold on.
Okay, more.
Okay, hold on. Let me get on here.
No. It would actually be better if y'all can go to the other side now.
Oh,
All of us, both doors fell off?
Yeah.
Huh.
Hold on.
I'm not worried.
Hold on. We can just lift it up over here. We can honestly just lift it like this, probably, and just slide it.
Well, hang on. No, don't. I'd rather, that's why I put the legs on it. One in the middle, two on the sides. And then
go
we'll
over
just,
there and tell us what to do.
all three of these legs need to come up.
Push it. Yeah, we can. No, we'll get these. We can push it
go on
like
that side
this.
and direct us?
No, because the bottom will slip out. We gotta do it all at the same time. Go, grab a middle.
While we push.
I am, go. No, Simon, don't put, you pick it up and then push.
Ready?
Go. All right, go. Go. I'm not the strongest one. Here. Go.
Hold on, I hit break.
I can't take it. I got one hand on here.
Wait, are we good? No.
No, go.
Go. Push, Simon. We lost the doors.
I put the doors back.
Dude, I have way more weight with this.
Let me
door
help Simon.
off. I
The
got
doors are lighter. We got to twist. Simon, don't push down.
pushing down here.
Don't push
it.
down.
You have to push down. It won't go over that side.
You're having an aneurysm over there.
No, I'm telling you.
Straighten
Not
this
gonna lift
sucker
over.
up. Straighten it up. There we go.
Now lift over there. Yep, now go. Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah, good.
He's a genius.
Hang on. Now do this other corner.
Hold on.
Don't smash it.
Hey!
I need it closer to the front of the trailer so it don't flip up in there. Grab that corner and pull. Oh, stop. Good enough. I can handle it from here.
That made it way easier when you're on that end.
Oh my gosh, it's like trying to... There it is. I told you I would fit. Now I'm gonna strap it down and drive it 300 miles to the camp. What we done? Back to the...
Back to the...
Hang on, I'm not ready. I'm having a heat merms. Go. Too far left. You know what? Maybe it'll hit that beaver over there. That'd be the ultimate goal. Stunt driver. Dude, that's not what that said. Oh, that could have. That's in the creek. Listen. Nope, didn't even hit the creek. Now we're in the shade. Maybe.
Watch out, don't let it fall.
I'm watching. He's worried about me sitting on his car. I'll dance on that sucker.
Stop.
God, it's crazy how far they go.
Okay, that's fast. I know what I'm doing.
Sorry we've changed scenes for a minute. It's taking out all the good balls. So here it is. And then it's gonna be like in a second for y'all, but in a few days I'll continue the video of putting it in place. Oh, he got a bigger clubation. So does that hit some farther? Man, what was that? Oh my, I'm so glad he didn't hit that rock right there. That thing would have come right back through that old beat up car.